Hello, Gary Gregg here from Golden Gate Palms Nursery, Point Richmond, California. And what am I doing right now? I'm planting a mango outside my bathroom and bedroom right here in this really protected spot. I'm really excited about it. But one thing I'm not excited about is, let me show you, case in point. I wonder who made that mound. And that one right there. And, oh, look, an even bigger one. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Gopher. Look, there he is again, just like Caddyshack. So, what to do? Well, best thing you can do is to get yourself some cages. And we sell these. This is our largest 15-gallon cage. It'll take a 15-gallon plant, just barely, but it'll also take anything else. So I'm going to jam it in that hole down there. I'm going to stuff this mango in it. I'm going to show you how I do it. And just know that we sell these cages. And if you think you have problems with gophers, it's a pretty good investment. That way, at least you know gopher's not going to go all the way up. I had an avocado the other day. It's funny. I always thought they didn't eat avocados. They say they don't eat mangoes because there's some sap inside the mango tissues that they don't like. But I'm not gonna chance it. Last thing I want is this thing to like get ready to start flowering and making some fruit for me and growing up, and then gopher coming up and deciding he's the one that likes the mangoes and the rest don't. So my avocado the other day is a little smaller than this. All of a sudden it just died overnight. I'm like, what? Went over there, pulled it out, and it was all eaten from underneath. So yeah, they will go after avocados. It's the first time I've ever seen it happen in my lengthy career, but it can happen. So anyway, let me cut the video and I'll show you what it looks like when we're getting ready to stuff. In this case, I'm going to stuff the screen in the hole first and then plant the plant into the hole with the gopher wire. You can actually put the whole root ball. If it's a 15-gallon, it's easier to like put the whole root ball in here, conform the screen to the root ball, and then shove the root ball into the hole and backfill it. But because this is a smaller plant, I'm going to put the screen in the ground and then, plant the plant. I'll show you that in a minute. Now, one tip for doing this is to have some good shoes on. Just get down in the hole and pretend you're the plant. Kind of kick this thing out and conform it. The wire will sort of hold its mold if persuaded to do so. So, as you have to kind of like bend it around, play with it, conform it, and that's probably sufficiente. And there you go. You got your completely screened gopher protection. Now I'm actually going to backfill this thing up with some really good soil. We sell the soil too. Here's the potting soil we like to use for just about everything that we do. Citrus and palm potting or planting mix. We have this in the nursery all the time. And you can see what I'm doing here. I've filled the container up a bit, the screen, and I have mixed in some of the native soil just so we can introduce the chemistry of the native site soil to the introduced, really highly enriched soil that we're putting in here. And I'm going to get it to a really nice level here, add a little more good stuff, and then plant this plant. I'm going to plant it a little high because I know it's going to settle. And you have to continually kind of push the soil through the screen just to make sure that you get all these air pockets filled up. And it just takes a little bit of doing. And once you do it, you're good. So let's finish this job. You know, when you hear the water running, the job is done. Here we go. We got a little watering basin there. You can see what happens there. Water's coming out too fast. It's going to blow the dam out. It's going to blow. Oh no, it keeps going down. I planted it nice and high. As you can see, it'll likely settle a little bit, and it's good to have that drainage. So there you go. That's how you plant it. You can see what I did. Kind of rimmed the whole thing. Let the wire come up a little bit. You can roll the wire over the whole entire root ball. They say that occasionally gophers will climb over and then live inside the cage, but I've never seen that. And I didn't have enough to do that. So I'm just gonna live dangerously and not roll it over the entire root ball. But you could do that. And that's pretty much the end of the story, people. Let's pray for mangoes.